For those who don't know, I mean, of course you don't know, this is my third video. I was a crasher on Vrchat. I crashed streamers, trolls, and people in communities that I dislike.
Oh, I know what's happening. We got a crasher in the room. What the fuck? How is he joining?
Do I regret it? No. But there's a lot of people I've crashed that didn't really deserve it. But do I regret that? No. But this video isn't about people I've crashed during those days. It's about how I got involved in the crashing scene. So grab your blick, get your high-low tips, and let's talk about it. This story starts in mid-2023. My username was BabyXMany at this time. And at this time, I played Vrchat normally with my friends Ian and Jay. I met Ian when he was with this one girl named Faye. She had a cute voice. She had a caring and loving personality. And I'm not gonna lie, I like this girl a lot. But more on that later. I met Ian first, and then Jay. Ian knew Jay before me, so he just tagged along with us. But we were the ultimate trio, cracking jokes, trolling people, getting into beef and hilarious drama. A couple months prior, Jay slowly stopped hopping on the game due to either real life shit and his headset breaking. Then it was just me, Ian, and Faye. I was a little thuggish back then, and Faye wasn't really messing with that, but she didn't really want to tell me. Then this other girl tagged along that to this day I hate, and hate is a strong word. We're just gonna call her Firefox because I deadass forgot her username.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. While I finished recording, and then I was planning on editing the next day, I remembered her name. Her name was Foxalite. Yeah, my bad, bro. I ain't got the time to be like re-recording, cause I ain't trying to do all that. So whenever I say your name, I'll just put in some like subtitles or something like that. My fault, yeah. Back to the video.
But she had a voice that could be in an anime dub, and Faye really liked that about her. They would do some pretty questionable things together, like cuddling, and Firefox would talk to Faye in a mommy voice. I don't know, it's weird Vrchat shit. And remember, I liked Faye, so I wanted this girl out of the group as fast as possible. Soon after, Faye would call me on Instagram and say that she don't want me around anymore. That made me cry, I ain't gonna lie. Then I got into some beef with Ian's friend, so he didn't want me around anymore either. Then, it was late 2023. I was alone. No friends, nobody to play with. And then, the devil appeared, named Reaper V2. He was a Vrchat crasher that I related with in many ways, more than Ian and Faye combined. He felt like a long lost brother of mine. He invited me into a Discord server called 762. No, not 764. They were crashers, doxers, basically cyber criminals in one server. I bonded with them, never got a crasher, but I did some quote-unquote work, but that didn't seem worthy enough to become one of the higher ups, so I just left. I joined a crasher group called CBM that I found on YouTube that made people pay for custom crashers. Yeah, my pockets were pretty much empty. Then I felt the power, the adrenaline that I get using these avatars. Then I thought, after all the shit I've been through in Vrchat, all the people that talked down on me, it was time for a comeback. I decided to change my identity, my name. I found this Instagram user named JawnGas that makes designer clothes, so I thought, John, because I'm from Jersey, and Gas, because I be on that gas. So I took the name, and that was how I recalled myself. Soon after, that server got raided, and I didn't know what to do. So a friend of mine called Vrchat invited me into a crasher server named Oxygang. I was gifted instant crashers, but the server got raided, then I helped the owner make a new one. Then after that, we got 1,000 members. I became friends with the owner and earned the title of the Oxy OG. I made over 11 thumbnails for the channel, and I made an appearance in almost every video. I finally became known in the crasher scene. Everybody knew me and praising me for my work. I tried to make my own group like the Crash Shots, but it ended up getting only one video and no recognition. Soon, all the OG members, including Rats, left the server after I left due to real life problems, and we went our separate ways. I got a hit put on me by wannabe doxers and I joined the extortion scene. I'm not currently active in the EXT server due to real life shit, but like Benji Bluebill said, I'm in love with the game. So here I am. All my life people hated me, but I finally had a way to get back. I wish things didn't have to end up the way they did. I wouldn't call myself a villain even because I still have a heart. So after all that, I do regret my decisions, but it taught me a lesson to forgive and forget. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Remember to subscribe if you fuck with the content, share it to a friend, and I'll see y'all soon.
Keeping it G ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm public.